Dobrein has been playing a lot of guns ever since he lost that first Jala game.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing Dobrein being able to bring out Jala all throughout the tournament, but it looks like he just can't do that against the likes of the talent from EU that's being brought out here, as Dobrein really gets knocked around by Logec. Logec playing with Sir Roland gets that side air and puts Dobrein closer to the orange. There's another side air. Dobrein losing out on his jumps, but makes it back onto the stage, interrupts that NSIG, and Dobrein is getting beaten up by the likes of Logec's sword.
Yeah, and Dobrein struggling to find some return damage. He does find a neutral light, which helps out, but he is in kill percent, and Logec is not. That might actually kill him.
Ooh, Dobrein has to dodge to get back. The weapon
but
toss will do it. No! Actually gets that recovery back. Dobrein using the center of Thunder Guard.
But he didn't. That was good. That was really smart from Bob.
I guess he knew that he was... Wow, okay. Tons of signatures being better than he did a neutral sig there into an end light. So Dobrein looking like he was going to lose his stock. Now looks like he's going to take a stock off of Logec here as he goes for a very unsafe recovery. He gets the side sig, that's it. Dobrein did such a cool option there, which is he knew he was going to get hit by something. So he let the lance hit him, knowing that it wouldn't kill him, held onto his recovery, and made it back to the center of the stage. That is recovery tactics right there.
Oh my gosh, Dob just freaking spam. Like, he knows Logec really wants that weapon, and he's
oh god, that's devastating. He just brought Logec to like red.
Just stop trying to get the weapon, Logec.
Logec, why? Logic. There's so many instincts that just hit. That's disgusting.
Oh my gosh, Logec, you can't do that. You can't just go for the weapon when someone's so obviously weapon guarding you.
Logec goes in for that dive kick and that's the fourth NSIG. He literally just got like stabbed in the face as Dobrein just stood in the center. He throws out an NSIG for fun. He's just like, yeah, that's right. I know what just killed you. And like comes in and Logec just ground pounds him. Oh gosh. Wow. That reminds me back in the day when like Pickle Potatoes played in our second tournament everywhere, in like in January, and he was like the Vraxx main. And all he would do would just use NSIG over and over again. And that has triggered me as Dobrein is looking to take this game off of Logec here as he spams down SIGs after over and over again.
Well, Logec is in kill percent and Dob has 2 stocks to do it, so...
Goes for that GC down SIG to kill him off the top. Doesn't work out, but I mean, Dobrein's got a lot of room to work with here.
I don't even think down SIG kills yet. You still need to get a little bit more damage in. Now it'll probably kill, right? Definitely will now. Side SIG will do it. Dobrein takes the game. In I want to say Logec kind of lost that game to himself by trying to pick that weapon up so bad.
I mean, after like getting slapped in the face twice, why would you like go back to get slapped in the face 4 more times? I don't know. Either way, he just really wanted that weapon. Didn't want to wait for a spawn. He could have just danced around on the side of the stage, but no. Dobrein was very happy using that NSIG to get like 180 damage. Beats by Dr. Mari. Sorry. Saying some inappropriate stuff in the chat. Had to get rid of that. And game 1 goes to the booster Dobrein in this best of 5.
We have 27 people in this lobby right now.
That's hype. That's so hype. We've got 230 people in the Twitch chat. It's a beautiful EU tournament.
Wow, that's actually huge considering our EU tournaments have only averaged like 100 to 120. That's great.
Yo,
just in
Tazza,
time.
They want you to do your quests.
Oh yeah, I was gonna check what quest I had. I just got my quest today. Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you. But I'm gonna go on the game 2.
So Logec actually switching over to the blue Vraxx for the double blue Vraxx matchup.
Choosing to stay on blue maps as well. We were on a Twilight
Camouflage.
Twilight Grove. We were some Thunder Guard. I know somebody in the chat was saying, why are we just showcasing a map, War of the Legends? And that is the same case here, as both players decide to stick within the background of the map that they're playing on. Just play with guns.
Gosh,
Logec
hasn't taken any damage yet.
Logec is dead.
Oh my gosh, that...
Okay.
JV4?
Dobrein is on his way to doing the best that he can to get this JV4.
No!
Finally gets some damage onto Dobrein. He gets that D-Light in. Neutral Light's coming in as well. Logec trying to play with a signature of his own as Dobrein gets hit by another Neutral Light. Okay, here we go. We're going to see a reverse. No, alright. Dobrein gets some damage of himself. Throws out that move that Logec hates so dearly and a ground pound sends Dobrein a little bit further into kill percent. Downer connects. Dobrein gets that Neutral Light. Will he get that NSIG? He does. He loves going for those GC Neutral SIGs into a Silent Nair. Wow! Logec nearly losing a stock.
Logec's playing better in the second stock. Although, I guess doing better than nothing is not that hard. But he's actually staying even with Dobrein.
Ooh, that Cider actually somehow interrupting that recovery. That was weird. The Brain having a lot of damage on him, gets into the island, off the stage, and the Brain calls in a weapon. Valkyrie hits, has the guns, and goes for that down sig. Sends Logec flying, doesn't quite kill yet, but another down sig definitely will, as a Cider sends him flying into that island.
Wow, that side sig sending Logec super flying, but he's still not dead.
The Brain loves that down sig. Like, you can tell he's having a lot of fun with that. As that down air nearly spikes Logec to death.
Jeez, fall down Sarah. Classic. And looking pretty good for Dobrein right now. Logec is doing okay. After the first stock, he's been playing completely even with Dob, but playing completely even when you're a stock down is not enough. And this is what he needed. Taking a bit of a advantage if he can get a kill. Oh no.
Recovery
That's
kills
like,
at the top.
He's done that so many times. Dobrein, like the downlight Sair into the island into recovery. That's like the third time I've seen him do it this tournament.
He actually tried to string that side sig into a recovery too off the island. He's been doing that a
Yeah.
lot.
That's actually really cool. I haven't seen a lot of people go for that. All right,
Very
so what's Logec
clean
gonna do?
match, and Logec is probably just going to look to bring out something completely new. I've only seen Roland and Vraxx. No, just sticks with the Vraxx. Not even opting for an interesting skin. Both players sticking with their blue skin. Do we go into a blue map? Right, good.
Yeah, they went to Trinity.
I was going to be upset if we didn't stick with this theme. It's very chilly out here in the middle of the end of May. In Brawlhalla.
Yo, it's like 90 degrees where I
know.
you're talking about on the
I'm
map.
talking about because it's just all blue. Yeah. Anyways, the Brain.
I'm blue.
Logec gets in with that pivot side light. Actually gets that downer into side air, and he's got a damage lead in this game. Playing a little bit more careful with the guns.
So far, yeah. Logec looking like he was for the last two stocks of the locking. I mean, if he just keeps it up, like he could actually win this game. And it's not impossible to think he could win the set if he keeps it up for 3 games straight.
Side sig comes out, Logec gets that down sig. Ooh,
God, I lose track of who's who sometimes because they're both Vraxx.
I mean, one has an eye and the other one doesn't. I mean, I guess he does when he like. Wait a second. Oh, he does have an eye. I didn't notice that.
All right, Logec actually gets the first kill. That's pretty big, and he gets guns.
The Brain, pulling out of the guns, actually gets brutally sidelined into a weapon toss. That was like the most aggressive sounding side air that I've ever heard. And the Brain tosses out 3 Ensigs, reminding Logec of what is to come, as he has the lance in hand, tosses it onto Logic's face, has the lance in hand, goes for an Ensig, and Logec actually falls with the down air, gets some damage on the Brain. He's doing his best to be able to stay even here.
Wow, and those nairs just completely demolished Logec. That lead that Logec had just like disappeared.
Ooh,
even more nairs.
Goes for that recovery as Logec just sticks with the guns, doesn't even want to offer the lance, tries to go in for a side air. Dobrein gets him with that down air, goes for these neutral sigs once again. Jeez, that's a lot of neutral sigs that are being tossed out right now. It's wow.
Oh no.
And then he just dies to the weapon toss, purely that alone. Unfortunate. Okay. Tosses the. Okay, you know that Dobrein's got a setup going on. Logec better throw a weapon to that mine before he's thrown into it. Ensig comes out. Dobrein tosses another Ensig. Gets him with that downer. Mine explodes on his own. But Dobrein's continuing to take his lead. Looking like he's going to take a 3 over Logec.
Oh! Logec hits his own neutral sig though. The height. Goes for another one. And another. The Dob gets in.
Neutral sig. No, goes for an air. Come on, Logec, you got this. Hold on to the lance.
End with a neutral sig.
I mean, he did an unarmed neutral sig. Jesus, I was expecting Logec to jump into that. Toss those guns away. You have to do this, Logec. The neutral sig is necessary. Wait, what? Oh, wow.
Actually, a thing you can do is if a lance is recovering, you can intentionally eat it, and they won't recover as far. So in that case, it actually just killed Dobrein.
Interesting option coming out from Logec, and it's even up 1-1. Wow, bomb goes into Dobrein, taking a lot of damage as Logec is bringing this back. Dobrein goes for the neutral sig, tosses him, gets that unarmed, goes for that slide charge on sig, and Logec has the guns in hand, is interrupting all of Dobrein's approaches, and that down sig sends him to the kill percent. Dobrein has been messing around for too long.
A little too much, and suddenly he might lose the game. Still going for all these things.
Oh no, a silent recovery. Dobrein is just convinced that he needs to end him with this down sig. Logec. Wow.
Okay, he
Gets hit by the side
wins with
sig.
a sig, I guess. But still, that was a really close game.
Vraxx
Shouldn't have done.
signatures.